You know what's wild? A simple story about a village Fulera hits harder than most blockbuster shows. I have to say it. It's one of the finest pieces of storytelling we have seen in recent times. But you might wonder, why call Panchayat a masterpiece? When we think of masterpieces, we think about Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, True Detective, or even Chernobyl. These shows gives us intense storylines, grand stakes, life or death situations, unforgettable characters. Whether it's the Battle of Iron Throne or Drug Empire on the brink of collapse, these stories keeps us hooked with their scale and spectacle. But Panchayat, it does nothing like that. And that's why it's special. There are no world-ending stakes, no grand conspiracies, no epic action sequences. The world isn't about to collapse. There is no anti-hero chasing for power or revenge. Instead, what Panchayat does is it pulls us into a world so simple, so familiar, so beautifully ordinary that we can't help but feel at home. We connect, we belong there. Sachivji's struggle to crack an IM admission and escape his job feels like our own. His quiet frustration, small victories in a battle mirrors what many of us go through in our lives. The petty rivalries, like Banraka's ambition to win the election just to boost his social status. We see a bit of ourselves and people around us in that too. When Prahlad mourns his son, his silent grief isn't exaggerated with background scores or dramatic monologues. It's quiet, it's raw, and it's human. And it hurts in ways you don't see it coming. Even the subtle, unspoken romance between Sachivji and Rinki is not grand Bollywood love story. It's those stolen glances, awkward silences, and quiet understandings. Simple, pure, and relatable. And that's what makes the show special. It's not because it tells a big story, it's because it tells our story. Another great thing about Panchayat is it doesn't try to morally police you. The line between right and wrong isn't sharply drawn. Bhushan, Kranti Devi, Madhav, Binod, or even MLA, they are not truly villains. They are just people like us, flawed, selfish at times, ambitious, sometimes petty, and ultimately human. You might disagree with their actions, but deep down you understand them, and perhaps in their place, many of us might have done the same. This show remains grounded and humble. It doesn't preach, it doesn't lecture, it doesn't try to sell you a message. It simply wants you to tell a heartfelt story and give you a good time. And as simple as that sounds, pulling it off with such honesty is a rare art. And sure, you can be analytical, you can nitpick and find flaws, but Panchayat isn't meant for that. It's a show where you lean back, feel the breeze of Fulera, and just be. So if you haven't experienced this masterpiece yet, do yourself a favor, dive into this beautiful little world, and you'll come out with a smile and maybe a little more warmth in your heart.